Hello, this is Drakkart, bringing another Redstone tutorial to the Minecraft Valuable Gamers Network.
Hello peeps, this is Drakkart, and today we are talking about chicken farms. Yeah, well, we are more like talking about applying them into a survival multiplayer environment, because there the rules are quite different. But wait, maybe you see this compact designs you also know from the snapshots. Well, in SMP, most likely you want to reduce lag, you want 100% efficiency, and those systems just can't provide that.
You see, this is the hatching chamber where chicks turn into chickens. So as you know, chicks have a smaller hitbox. Like those four, they push each other into the corners, like that, right? Now, let's assume they are still chicks. They still would push each other in the corners. Then they grow up into chickens, and then the enlarged hitbox notices, wait, I'm stuck in a block. I'm going to suffocate. The dumb AI does not walk out of blocks, it just keeps sitting there. Oh, I showed another effect. And you end up with lots of raw chicken just by suffocation damage. So that's not what we want. We want cooked chicken, feathers, and possibly eggs. Well, I want eggs, so. The next idea would be, yeah, well, let's use glass so they can't suffocate in the walls. Okay, let's say this would be a survival multiplayer base and a chick like that. Yeah, you actually, thank you, man. You really showed it. So they push each other into the glass, and then they are able to walk through the block without suffocating, and then they just wander through your base. So that is not intended either, right? Get lost. Okay. The other thing is, if there would be blocks all around, and like one of them is stuck like there. Well, it may lay an egg, and other chickens which are here like push it back into the block. So you have an inactive entity that is just causing lag, laying eggs, which also cause lag. That is not a solution either. So next idea was they don't suffocate in piston blocks either, piston heads either. So why not use them to extend and push them back so they could push them back into the middle? The thing is, that does not really work very well. And for pistons are pretty buggy. I mentioned that in my recent videos. You might want to check those out. Why Mojang really has to fix those. Anyway, that would not be the solution either. And it looks like the piston head, when moving, does not recognize entities in front of it. Chickens have a very little hitbox, so the retracted head does not recognize the chicken right in front of it, then pushes right through it, and now doesn't recognize the entity behind the head again. So, not a solution either. Yeah, these designs are cool, they are compact. Well, mine isn't compact, I just fixed it like, yeah, we'll need two signals here and we'll need that going to be there. Not as compact as other designs, but my focus here in this tutorial is not about providing a compact, wonderful, beautiful redstone device. My focus here is getting the output which we need in survival. And this is the output we want. Only cooked chickens, eggs, and feathers. So how to achieve that outcome? So this is the cooking chamber as in the small designs over there. Above here we have the chamber with the seed chickens. Only difference is we can use fewer seed chickens, and then we'll adjust the signal strengths here. So the only new addition here is this growing chamber, where the chicks can grow up safely because they get pushed inwards from the water. And now I'm going to show you what happens at the end of a cycle. Be right back. So as you can see, they've grown up, and now the system triggers the flushing mechanism, flushes them all out here into the cooking box, and yeah, there they get cooked. And same moment the system returns into this water mode here, and it dispenses firing the eggs to create the new chicks. So how to build this thing? Well, I am going to make a little time lapse out of that. So we start off by building a signal doubler for the lava to put it out and soak it back in. Hook up a pulse limiter next to it to trigger it. Then we build a little on the water channels. Next are coming pistons. So yeah, it's basically the gate. We hook the gate up to the torch from the pulse limiter. Build another pulse limiter. This one is needed to soak the water back into the basin, so the water comes from all four sides. Make sure you don't copy that arrow with the redstone torch there. Now we are building the water cell itself. The dispensers here. Finishing the walls. Now we have the dispenser for the chickens. Put the comparator behind it, in the glass roof, placing some water sources. Up on top of the comparator, the seed chicken holding cell above it. I use 10 chickens here because that really suits us, and with 10 chickens we are going to make the comparator signal travel 12 blocks. This basically gives us about 3 to 4 chicken every half hour. And to this block we hook up the redstone torch to get the signal. And redstone torch then first triggers also a pulse limiter, but this one has a very long delay we do with those two hoppers, so we basically build a hopper clock. Then the hopper clock again has a torch, which then triggers the whole lower field with the two pulse limiters and pistons. Yeah, I go back and forth and copy from the model I did already. Now we need to hook up both of the dispensers to push out and suck back in the water. And we need to place the clock for triggering our dispenser to dispense our eggs. And this gets the signal also from the long clock. And then we are basically done. Now I had trouble finding the arrow. As I told you, don't copy it. Okay guys, so I had to fix something. This torch was placed on a block and instead of sideways. So make sure you don't copy this arrow. Then for I didn't want it to wait any longer, I went showering and cooking and ate. And now let's have a look. As we wanted it, yeah, that's a bit few eggs, but that's okay. So mostly we get cooked chicken and feathers. That's great. Yeah, approximately 3 to 4 chicken are in that basin. That is okay too. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye.